What's going on, YouTube pipe smokers? This is Lonzo with Tobacco Pipes and More. Welcome to today's episode. So, this past weekend I had a wonderful opportunity to go and visit my dad in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it was a good trip. Got to see him. I haven't seen him in quite some time, probably about 6 or 7 months. And we did a whole bunch of different things. And I stopped at McCranies, brick and mortar shop in Charlotte. The gentlemen there were extremely fantastic. Excuse me, I can't quite remember their names. I am going to go back in October. I'll make sure to get all that information. But McCranies, what a wonderful place. They had quite a nice selection of pipes. I wouldn't say it was massive, but it was quite large. So I ended up splurging a little bit. Unfortunately, the girlfriend wasn't quite happy with me, but she understands. And so I got quite a few things. I ended up getting a couple of their house blends, and I actually ended up picking up 4. That's right, you heard me. 4 new pipes. Now, all these pipes I got at a reasonable price, which is why I ended up getting them. Now, if each of these pipes cost $200, I wouldn't have walked out there with 4. So, I'd like to introduce you to the first one. I ended up getting 2 Sherlock Holmes series. One is the original, and the second one that I got is from my favorite character in the Sherlock Holmes universe, the Watson. This one I still got to clean up. They were both sold as estate pipes. The stem on this one has kind of a little bit of an old funky flavor, but the original was unsmoked, so there's no weird flavors or anything in it. And currently I have Peterson Deluxe Navy Rolls in this new pipe of mine, and I gotta say it smokes really well. Gotta hand it to Peterson. They know how to make a pipe. I thought I would end up falling in love with Savinelli more. I think Peterson's cornered my heart and soul for the production pipe. It's such a lovely smoker. Holy cow. The other thing I ended up getting was this awesome number 4 Eric Stokeby 4th generation tobacco, I guess pipe holder and cigar holder and, you know, tamper or whatever you want to call that thing with the cork in the center. Cleaner thing. $10 is what I paid for it at McCranies. I don't know why exactly they had it at such a low price, but I wasn't going to argue. Not one bit. And since I already have, like, come on, you get out of there. There we go. A 4th generation Eric Stokeby pipe. I thought for $10, I can't beat it. I may as well get it. So I got that. I thought it was really cool. My brother was actually the one to point that out. That this piece of equipment was only $10. I said to him, I said, there's no way. There's no way that it's just $10. I said it must be mislabeled. So I went up to the gentleman, which I'm beating myself up because I don't remember the name. Anyway, I went up to the gentleman and I said, is this really $10? He looks at me and he says, yes, it is. And I said, I'll take it. I was super excited. The other 2 bikes, the other 2 pipes I got was this lovely little rascal right here. Don't mind the wind cap, I still got to clean this bad boy. I smoked it yesterday. And this is a wiener pipe. It's a Wiener Handmade XL USA 05101 poker, bent poker. This is a nice pipe. This thing smokes wonderfully. I don't know if it's because of the deep chamber. This chamber starts from the top of here and goes all the way down to here. It goes really low. And the hole is drilled fantastically. But whatever it is about this pipe, it smokes beautifully. And I smoked it a couple of times while I was there. It's just a lovely smoking pipe. The only unfortunate part about this pipe is I bought it for the flat bottom. That and the way it looks is really nice and it's comfortable. But I bought it primarily for the flat bottom. And it can't even stand up with tobacco in it. See what I mean? It should sit like this. But unfortunately, it sits like that. Is that the end of the world? No. Do I wish it would stand up like that? Yes. Because sometime in the future, I do plan on making pipes. I gotta finish my motorcycle first, but sometime in the future, I will start making my own pipes. At least give it a shot, you know, just to kind of see how I do. Just for fun. And I want something that I can stand up while I'm making pipes. Unfortunately, it didn't, but that's okay. The second pipe I want to show you is a semi-church warden, and it is a La Rocca made in Italy. This is a comfortable damn pipe. It is so light, I don't even notice that it's a church warden. And it sits beautifully, long enough for me to just put my hand where I need it and reach my face hole. It's beautiful, right there. And it's so light, I don't even notice it really. It is again, also a wonderfully smoking pipe. I don't know if I can get it all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and the hole is drilled fantastic on this one as well. And I didn't pay much for this. I think I paid maybe 45 bucks. It is a great pipe. And I love the sandblast on it. Nice semi-gloss finish. It's a really nice sandblasted finish. And this semi-churchboard stem is uber comfortable. It's got just the right amount of thin proportions. So it's kind of chunky right here a little bit, and it thins down into a nice skinny neck bend right here. And then it flares out again, coming towards the top. And it has just enough bite on this bit that I can rest it in my mouth comfortably, and it's not going to go anywhere. I can still talk, I can still move around, I can do what I want to do, and if I want to sit comfortably with it, great, simply great. I love this pipe. I love all these pipes, but the two that I find to be my most favorite is my Sherlock Holmes series. And again, those are by Peterson. Not specifically just because they're great smoking pipes, which I don't know if the other one's going to be the Watson, but I know this one is. I've already started smoking it, and it smokes beautifully. But I love Sherlock Holmes. I love everything about him, and everything about Watson. Watson is my favorite guy. Again, if I start filming and smoking in the house, which I do smoke in the house anyway, if I start filming in here while I smoke to do reviews and such, I'll probably just rename this area Dr. Watson's Tobacco Tavern, because that was my garage. But it is the middle of the summer in Tucson, Arizona, and it is hot as hell. I think it's already hit 110 degrees, and that makes my garage even hotter. Probably sitting between 120 to 125 degrees. So by the time the sun goes down, it's just still too damn hot to smoke in there. It's not pleasant whatsoever. So I'm just gonna stick in my room in here. All right, bear with me real quick while I get this relit. I also wanted to go over some of the tobacco that I bought while I was there, which I'll do some reviews on later. Come on, light it, light it. There we go. So, one of the first ones I got, there are a couple of them, are their house blends. So I asked them if they had something similar to the current Three Nuns. This is what they gave me. Sterling Bride, or Brides. I tried it this morning, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say that it's quite like Three Nuns, but it's not bad. I'll make sure I do a review on all of these too at some point. I'm gonna get this going again, a little better. There we go. All right. So the next one is Plymouth. Now both of these are supposed to be a maple. Yeah, maple. So I wanted to recreate one of my dad's memories from when he was a child. When he'd get in the car with his uncle, uncle or grandfather, I can't quite remember which one it was, but he would get in the car with him, and anytime they got in the car, he used to light up a pipe. And the tobacco that he always lit up was a rum and maple. Now, I tried Sutliff's rum and maple, and he said it's not the same, or at least even remotely similar. That's all I'm trying to do, is get something close enough to bring back some of those memories. And couldn't find it with Sutliff. So I got the Plymouth. It's not a rum, but it is a maple. And next time I go back in October, I'm going to take that as well as the next one, which is buttered rum. Now, if you ask me, that smells like rum and maple. Like really, really strong. It's quite sweet, which is something that my dad commented on. He said that the smell from the Sutliff tobacco, from the rum and maple, was not sweet, well, like really at all. And that's the main component that he remembers from it, is that sweet smell. This is like 3 or 4 times stronger in the sweet smell from the bag than the Sutliff version. So we'll see what happens. I'm sorry, not Sutliff. The Sherman's March, that's what it was. Sherman's March, which is a rum and maple tobacco. My mistake. Sherman's March, that's what it was. Anyway, the next one I wanted to show you guys was something that I actually was bidding on a bid website that somebody outbid me on at the last minute. Even though I had 8 hours left on the bid, it wouldn't let me rebid. Fire Dance Flake. I've heard some super good things about it, and I really wanted to try it, but I heard it went out of production. And this is by Samuel Gawith. I cannot speak today. Samuel Gawith. It is a blend of fine Virginias with the flavor of blackberries, brandy, and vanilla. And man, does this smell good right out of the tin. I did smoke it once, and it was something else. If I had to put it on par with something, as far as aroma wise, I'd have to say quality wise, it reminds me of the first or second time I ever did Cornell and Dill Autumn Evening. Now obviously these don't smell anything alike, but that's not quite what I'm getting at. I mean that the powerful smell of what it is, what this topping is, reminds me of how strong the Cornell and Dill Autumn Evening was. And man, it smells just like, well, not just like, but almost the same as the tin smell in the smoke. It's really nice. So I will definitely be smoking more of that. And what you see up here is my rotation for the week. I'll probably be doing more pirate cake in the morning, because again, I like to smoke the heavier blends in the morning, not so much in the evening like everybody else does. I like the lighter blends in the evening, kind of just easier to chill out, and you know, that'll smell like Latakia when I'm trying to go to bed. The other one that I got from McCranies is another house blend. It's called Churchill Downs. Now this one has more of that ketchupy smell than the other tobacco. Just don't inhale the tobacco. Yeah, this smells a lot more like Three Nuns than the other one does. I haven't had this one yet, but I think I'll probably try this tomorrow. So yeah, that's my experience from McCranies. It was a really nice experience, and I know I went a little overboard. I know I wasn't going to buy any more tobacco, as I stated previously in one of my videos, but you need to go somewhere. It's been a long time coming that I wanted to go to McCranies. Ever since my dad moved out there, I've been looking forward to it. Whenever the chance was that I would go visit. And since they paid for my plane ticket, I finally had the chance to go out there and visit the store. So that's what I did. And I don't regret a single thing. These pipes are awesome. They are great. And again, if you haven't been to McCranies, please, please, please do so. They are some great people. I really enjoy